Welcome to Daytona International Speedway for the Dunkin Duels to set the field for the Daytona 500. We're going to start off here in Duel 1 to set the inside row of the 500, and then Duel 2 will set the outside row. Pole sitter for the 500, Cameron Lara, will start on the pole with Connor DaCosta having the third fastest time in qualifying. We'll put him second on the grid here tonight in Duel 1. Jack is with me again. Chris wasn't able to make it, but welcome, Jack.
Hello, hello, hello.
All right, so should be a interesting two events here. These guys are probably racing pretty aggressive. They want to start as close to the front as they can in this 500 this weekend, actually. So they really want to make up positions here early on and get that track position and avoid the wrecks.
So, one thing to point out, though, is that Cameron Lara and Jay Cortex, they did qualify on the front row for the 500, but they have to be careful because there is a rule in place this season. If they wreck in these duels, they're going to be forced to a backup car, which means they lose their starting spot. So no one is locked in, pretty much.
Yeah, so Lara,
unless they finish the race.
Yeah, Lara needs to finish this race and not get too much damage. I mean, even if he finishes the race, he can't have too much damage to that car, or they're going to have to go to a backup car. And
if they have to replace anything too major, then
they're going to go to the back of the field for the 500, and they don't want to do that. They want to start in the front row, and especially Cameron Lara got that pole position with that quick time. He destroyed the field with that number 4 car, so it's quick. Now he's just got to execute here tonight and get himself set up for the 500. So let's get started here.
Yeah, let's get that command.
Let's get our command here. Is this who we think it is?
It is who we think it is. Of course, we're live, but you're good. You can talk. He's muted right now.
Okay. Well, the field has rolled off pit road, and Chris has appeared.
He's not talking yet. So a reminder that the starting lineup for the duels were set based on qualifying speeds, and Lara just absolutely killed the field in qualifying right now. He was one of only 2 drivers to break the 42-second mark. Everyone else qualified 43 seconds or higher, and definitely these are some fast qualifying speeds. And I think a lot of these guys have the new package to thank for that.
Yeah, these guys are going to be going quick tonight and all through speed weeks.
Chris said he'll be here in 5 minutes.
All right.
Actually, I was wrong because 2 other drivers also broke the 42 seconds, which are DaCosta and Matthew Stewart. Matthew Stewart we'll see in Duel 2.
And Matthew Stewart, we saw him, I believe it was either Season 3 or Season 4. He was one of the most dominant drivers in that season. He was there for 1 season, and then he's not been here since, and he's made a surprise return. Brandon Ailman was supposed to drive that number 70 car, but he backed out, and Matthew Stewart stepped in. CTC Motorsports hired him in that 70 car, and he'll be racing this season. We'll see if he can pick up from where he left off way back in the day.
And that's one of your many primaries. We're seeing a lot of the newer primary schemes this season finally making their debut on the track. So some sponsor changes, some number changes.
So here we go, coming. Alright, Chris is here, and we are green in Duel 1. Cameron Lara and Connor Costa will lead him down. Through turns 1 and 2, that inside lane prevails. Chris Lilly giving a good push to Cameron Lara. Lara up to block on the top lane. That opens the door for those forwards on the inside lane with Lilly and Mason Tyler. And Chris is gone.
Gone again. Well, right now he's about to take the lead here.
Chris Lilly to the lead. Will he lead lap number 1? He's got to hold off the 10 Mason Tyler. He's going to have the inside lane and a push from rookie Alex Grates.
He went to the high side there, though. Barely led the lap, but here comes the 10 car.
Already you see the outside lane struggling. The inside lane so much faster. And he's gone again.
I don't know what's going on with him.
Grates will come down to block the 99 of Ryan Bogey.
Bogey won the pole for this event last season.
Welcome everybody that has joined so far. Hello, Caleb. Welcome to the stream, and anybody else that's still here. Caleb, you are not in this duel. You will be in the second duel. Mason Tyler continues to lead out front. Colin Cope with help from Jack Mitchell on the inside lane. That train of Chevrolets on the inside. Going to get to the inside of Ryan Bogey with the 10 still blocking up front.
That top side seems to come in a little bit more when you have more cars up there.
And it'll get stronger as the race progresses, I think. That's what we saw in the clash.
42 has no help to his back bumper. The inside lane's going to prevail. The 37's going to take him, or the 31's going to take him 3 wide to the inside. Mitchell stuck in the middle.
Yeah, the one's going to get sucked up
42
there.
up to the top lane.
Never mind, the 42 has no help.
And that's going to be the 99 stuck in the middle. Side by side, Ethan Lara to the inside. He's going to get pushed up to the high side. Here comes Blaze McKinney in the 87. Here we go, entering 3. This is the trouble spot. Oh, they get so close there.
Minimal contact.
Oh.
In the clash, we saw a lot of issues coming from pit road accidents and from those issues in turns 3 and 4. Here comes McKinney to the inside for second. Under the 31. Cameron Caldwell from Monster Energy Motorsports will see his teammate, Michael Logan, in the next duel.
Purple cars go to the very top.
Right now, the very top doesn't seem to be much of an issue, though.
See already those front row drivers that started up there, DaCosta and Lara, they're already gotten shot to the back. We'll see if they can rebound. Lara really doesn't have to do anything. He can sit in the back if he wants to. Caldwell tried to get down in front of rookie Wes Hayes. Not going to happen. That Sinclair Ford Mustang will get to the inside. Ryan Bogey still stuck in the middle lane.
3 by 3.
Oh, almost some contact there.
I'd like to leave the push from Costello.
The Cheetos Camry to the lead here at Daytona. He's got Costello on his back bumper, and here comes Preston Cope to the inside. And Costello shoots to the inside, entering the corner. And he's going to have the edge.
Still 3 wide back there.
Colin Cope stuck in the middle. His big brother up here racing for the lead, up to second now. Costello up to top, and back down to block. Not going to happen. Oh, the 09's going to get shot to the high side. The 90's looking through the middle. No, he ended up not going through the middle there. And Costello's going to get pushed out of line now. Nate Polite to the middle lane. Is there a 3 by 3 way in the back of the field? Cameron Lara. No, I thought that was Lara that was stuck in the middle. That's his brother Ethan Lara. Here comes Cameron Lara on the inside, pushing the 53, and there's that Dodge Challenger of Caleb Faircloth. Contact was made there. They make it through though. Here comes goes into the lead, but here comes Chris Lilly back to the front. He led the first lap.
He's your defending Daytona 500 champion as well.
He knows how to win here at Daytona. There's Cameron Lara and Alex Grates on the inside. Grates all over the back bumper of the 4. 3x3 in the middle of the pack. This is going to be trouble entering 3, guys.
Yeah, it's going to be major trouble if they, especially if they get really tight in this corner.
Oh, they're making some contact. The 42 up the track.
Look at how tight they are. The 90 and the 42.
They make it barely. Up front, Cameron Lard in the lead. He's got his teammate behind him in the 14. That's Colin McCoy.
The thing to keep in mind is that no one's going to not qualify for this race. There are just enough spots for everybody to make it. So, and this is just to determine the starting order, but these guys want to start up close, as up close as possible, even though you know it is Daytona, anything can happen.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you can start last and still win the race. So.
Lara down to block.
Just don't expect anyone to hold it. The only guy that should really hold back and take it easy is the 4, because he doesn't want to. I mean, if he can race for the win, he can race for the win, but he doesn't want to destroy that car. He's not gonna start on the pole.
He doesn't want to start in the back for going to a backup car. And if any of these guys, wreck, they're going to the back. So nobody wants to go to a backup car and start in the back for the 500. That's the worst spot you want to be in. That's where all the trouble is. That's where you usually see all the big wrecks. So you want to be up towards the front. And DaCosta to the inside for the race lead. Lara Brothers up on the top lane.
I think we will.
Yeah.
At some point.
Difficult to tell those Lara cars apart. Almost identical schemes from afar.
And they're brothers. So.
Yeah. The 3 BRI cars in this race are up on the top lane lined up.
The 17 was very, very close to winning the clash. It was a photo finish. He just lost to Brody Kepsky.
Colin Cope to the race lead. Here comes Jack Mitchell, and then 2 Monster Energy cars back there.
Mitchell's going to take it 3 wide.
94 way up the track. And Jack Mitchell to the lead now. Can he hold it? Here comes the 26 looking to the inside. We're going to be 3 wide for the lead down the backstretch.
This don't look good.
Entering 3.
It does not look very good. You do not want to be 3 wide for the lead when you're going into turn 3.
Dead even entering the corner. The 4 is way down on the 31's quarter panel. They make it work. The 17's looking through the middle. Monster Energy cars side by side for the lead. Cisco up top. Caldwell down on the bottom. Here comes Blaze McKinney in the 87, and then the 10 who led early in this race. We're 3x3x3 now at this point. The whole pack is just 3 wide.
And those cars in the middle aren't really losing that much ground either.
Yeah.
No, because they have enough cars in the middle there.
87 up to block the 31. The 10's up to the 1. And we're going to be 3 wide for the lead again. Here comes Nate Polite to the inside. Oh, 4 again on that 60's quarter panel. They're making it work, though.
I don't know why they feel the need to get so close.
Because they want to side draft and keep as much speed into the corners because they lose so much from being on that top lane.
Look at how close they got together again.
If I'm anywhere from a 90 on back, I'm saying get out of there.
Yeah, it's just so bad.
Get out of there. Especially if you're the 4 car.
Here's Chris Lilly at the back of the field. There's the 27. We haven't seen much of him yet today. Sartaj Man, rookie in the series. 3 wide again.
Went up high.
99's going to clear. Now, the 99 is the only car in the field that isn't 3 wide. They're 3x3x3 all the way through the field.
Oh boy.
Here comes Cope for the lead. He's got a push from his teammate. 99 down to block.
I think one guy that might not have to worry that much about a wrecked car is Drake Gosselin. We've seen him drive wrecked cars like it's nobody's business.
Oh, the 88 up the track. He must have got really arrow tight or loose or something there. He just went way up the track. Almost got into the 60 and wrecked the field. There's another rookie, Wes Hayes. In that 92 car. Nick Hagee behind him. Gosselin and Bogey are clear, but the rest of the field still 3 wide. How they have not wrecked it, I have no idea.
I think it's
And
the
here comes the
package.
pit stops. So far, no problems. They all make it.
We saw a disaster happen in the clash when guys were making pit stops.
Bogey, Gosling,
They made it.
Costello,
Right
Hayes.
now, though, it looks like everybody's made it okay.
The 3 BII cars, and then Sartaj Man in for their service. Race leader Ryan Bogey. I think his car is pretty quick. I don't think he needs any adjustments. We'll see here. No, he's going to take 2 tires, and he is out of there.
I think fuel is way more important than tires at this track. Tires are definitely important, but fuel, I think, is really important because of how big it is.
Wes Hayes out second. Costello third. The 14 and the 27 out top 5. And here comes race leader Preston Cope in. And with the rest of the field. So we're going to have 2 packs here coming in. Oh, the 90 into the back of the 26. We saw this in the clash. Those guys can't get it woed down. And the 90 has heavy front end damage. And the 26 has got the rear end pushed in. I don't think it should be much of a big deal for the 26, but especially for the 90.
Oh, the 94 is slowing up. He gets it back up to speed. A couple guys behind them had to check up. But everyone will make it safely into those pit stalls.
We'll make it safely out.
Preston Cope, your leader,
That's
coming
a good
in. We'll see if he
question.
wins the race off. '87 out second. Polite third.
Beat him out.
And they're going to lose a lot of time on these guys. Has Cameron Lara not come in yet? Or is he just off the pace? I think Lara had an issue. Let's see.
See, he's only going 170.
He came in. They took 4 tires. And they just had a slower stop. I mean, that could maybe that's what they were trying to do. They didn't want to be in the pack anymore, so and maybe they just wanted to trying to lay
why
off.
wouldn't they? Because he has that pole position locked up as long as he finishes the race virtually unscathed.
Yeah.
So, and he was like right there in the middle of that tight 3x3x3 racing.
And so far we got
So
2
I think he
cars
just wanted to get
pull it
himself
away.
out of there.
Greats and Cisco.
Good
Back here.
strategy.
So we have this is their battle for the lead right here. And then way back here, here's the next
Problem
pack.
is most of the field took 4 tires, except for that first pack.
Yeah, they're all just separated here.
I did see a handful of guys take 4 as well on that last group of pit stops. Don't think we'll see anymore. I think they're good together. So.
Yeah.
I don't know, they did pit at about 15.
So we'll see if this
Maybe.
3-car pack can catch these top 2. Ryan Bogey won the pole for the 500 last season. Can he win this duel and start 3rd? This is also a great showing for rookie Wes Hayes. This is his first race in the GoPro Cup Series. I mean, the 500 will be his first official race, but this is his first time on track, and looks like he's doing a great job. Just hanging in here with a veteran, seasoned veteran, and he's doing a great job there in 2nd spot. He's being patient, not making any moves yet. Just hanging in the back bumper of that 99. Just pushing him down the back straightaway. Yeah, this pack I think is catching them, but if these guys keep going 3 wide like this, it's not going to work.
Yeah, the rest of the guys are just kind of alone back there.
See, the 4-car did end up getting picked up by this pack here, but it's definitely not one I don't think you get a wreck into. This is only 4 cars.
Yeah, and then there was that other 4-car path that you just went by. So, I think eventually some packs will catch some other packs. Oh, look at this, the 92.
Here's the
Gonna
battle
make a
for the
move
lead.
race lead. And there's no push for either of them, so I think the 92 should have it because he can side draft and go right by him.
Bogey's still up top, trying to hang strong.
He's fighting. Could be a drag race because the side drafting is real because there's no push for either. But that will slow both of them up, so that could give the guys behind them a chance.
Yeah, these guys back here are definitely catching them, led by Colin McCoy, but it's still a long ways back. 3 seconds back to that 14 car. Wes Hayes to the lead here in duel number 1 at Daytona. That Ford Mustang. And Bogey's going to go right back at him to the inside. I think it's just going to be a battle back and forth unless these guys catch him. So you got McCoy, Costello, Ethan Lahr, and Sartaj Man up here. Bogey back to the lead, but Wes Hayes is definitely not going to give up. He's going to be right back behind him. Wes Hayes a great 3 and 4. He's slipstreaming back to the back bumper. See if he can make a move off the corner.
Might just be the same thing over and over at the front for the rest of the race.
Looks like Wes Hayes is more content. He's kind of just hanging back here waiting for the perfect move. Still just hanging tough right there. Yeah, here comes this pack. They've cut off a whole second. It's down to 2 seconds. They're catching, and we're going to have about a 6-car pack for the lead and for the win unless we see a caution.
Someone's asking, what's the rule on manufacturer change since before Daytona RWR has both Ford and Chevy?
No, you have to have the same manufacturer in your whole team. You can't have 2 different ones. Who asked that?
Who's Awkward Jaguar?
Oh, that's Caleb Nelson. Okay. Yeah, Caleb. No, we're not allowing. You have to have the same manufacturer throughout your whole team. Rickrow Racing is just underfunded and broke, so that's why they have to do that. Looks like Sartaj Man's losing this draft. He's definitely not had the run he's wanted to have. He was off the pace. He really wasn't up in the racing for the lead at all when he was in the pack. But now that he has a smaller amount of guys, he still can't hang with the draft. So, man, definitely not having the run he wants to have in his first duel of his career.
Here they go. They're gonna catch up.
Yeah, here they come. They were 3 wide there through that whole corner. Maybe if these guys can get there, maybe Man can try to sniff the draft and get back with these guys. But right now, Ryan Bogey and Wes Hayes continuing to lead here at Daytona. Wes Hayes going to go to the inside. The 99 tried to block. What was that, Jack?
It's like the rest of the field is just riding out around there. Like everyone else, just spread out. Not really, just trying to stay out of danger and not wreck their cars because these are their Daytona 500.
Yeah, here comes the 60 and the 14.
As clean as possible.
3 wide for second. Wes Hayes out front.
Could be 3 wide for the lead in a minute. No, Costello couldn't make it on the bottom. Well, now he's making it work on the bottom.
Here he comes to the inside, off of turn 4.
I think he gave him the bumper, actually.
Into the tri-oval. Costello for the race lead. We got a 6-car pack for the win. Sartaj Man is here now. He's gotten into this pack. Now Ryan Bogey's got to work his way through this pack again. He's all the way in the back. Ethan Lahr into second, Man into third. Wes Hayes and Sartaj Man, those are 2 rookies for Next Level Motorsports. Well, yeah, but still, I mean, I don't think you want to like change the whole. I don't really, because the team's already made. What cars you bring to the duels is the cars you're gonna race in the 500, so you can't really change your manufacturer. Sorry, Caleb. And here's first car to pull out of that single file line. Bogey to the inside. He has no help, though. He got to the inside of Sartaj Man. Trying to make Chevy 1, 2, 3. Remember, this is only just Duel 1 of Duel 2, so everybody that's in here right now, staying for Duel 2. Right now, Costello is out front.
Coming up shortly after this, we'll be setting the outside row for the 500. Let's get an update on our pole sitter for the 500, the 4. He might just be
Cameron Lahr. Yeah, he fell off that pack. I think that was a good idea. Just kind of run around by yourself. He's up in the 15th spot. But that has no effect on him. He can finish anywhere he wants. So it doesn't matter.
As long as that race car is virtually clean, he is good to go.
Same with all these guys. Surprisingly, this is a wreck-free race here on the 26th lap. 7 laps to go. Costello's still out front. Here comes those other 2 guys that were racing for the lead earlier, Wes Hayes and Ryan Bogey, second and third.
And unless these guys get a little crazy, I think this race is pretty much going to end wreck-free.
Yeah.
Because no one else is anywhere close. It's just a spread-out pack the whole way through.
Wes Hayes to the inside. He doesn't have any help behind him, though. I don't think he's going to be able to make this pass. Bogey might be able to come back down. No, he won't. Wes Hayes trying to get second.
That could help Wes Hayes. He could get the side draft off Bogey and get a run at the 60.
Yeah, but the 14's got a huge run. The 92 tried blocking him, but 14 went all the way down to the yellow line. McCoy for second. Oh, 92 tried blocking him again. Wes Hayes might actually be able to clear him entering the corner. I don't know if he has enough. No, he doesn't. 2 by 2 behind Joseph Costello. Costello looking for a second career duel win. He won a duel, I believe, in Season 5 or Season 4. He's won a previous one. I just can't remember what year.
I think it was 4. He won duel 2.
Yeah. Colin McCoy now up to second. Teammates, rookies at Next Level Motorsports, running in the third and fourth spot.
Man on the inside.
You see, man just looks like he can't get the power down on the inside lane. He's trying to clear his teammate, but he just can't. That's 27 cars just looked off all race long, and here for the lead. The 14 and the 60 side by side. They each of them have no help, but here they come down the front straightaway. They're 3 wide.
Give it to the 14. I would give it to the 14. He's got the bottom.
They were 3 wide for third. Wes Hayes way up the racetrack. Costello back to second. And we'll see if he can try to make another run at him. He's going to go to the inside. He got a huge run off the corner. He's going to go to the inside. Costello back to the lead if he can make this pass.
He'll take it. You were right about that 27. His car is not very good at side running.
Yeah, or even just slipstreaming anybody. And we're going to have pit stops coming down to the wire. The whole first pack's going to come to pit road. I never thought of this.
There you go. Chris, good call it. And it looks like there's debris on the racetrack.
No, it's too late for that.
I don't know what that is.
Jack, it's too late for that.
I'm not asking for a caution. I seriously thought it seriously looked like there was debris. I saw a black line myself.
Alright, will we see any new drivers maybe take some strategy and get into this lead pack, or will it be the same guys up in the front? Or maybe will some guys try to stretch it? Just gas and go. It's a gas and go. Costello is out.
Some guys like the ones that were riding around in the back, they actually have 1 lap to the good on these guys.
Yeah.
So could they try to stretch it?
This first pack, they're all coming out together.
Well, let's go see what the second pack is.
They're staying out still. These guys are all staying out. DaCosta's going to come in. But everybody else is still on the track. And we got a special guest, Brian Lilly.
Our Season 5 champion. Doesn't he have a duel to be racing in soon?
Yep.
Yes, he does. He's too busy watching Five Nights at Freddy's in his room. But, you know, he'll be at the racetrack soon.
Alright,
Just
well, this
Costello has a huge gap.
It flipped the race upside down though, because
actual leaders are though.
Yeah, these are this is the actual lead pack. The 10 or the 09, the 87, the 24. All these guys are coming in. 53, the 31. Faircloth is in. Mitchell and Cope are coming in. But we still have some guys on the track. It's just Mason Tyler out there in the lead right now.
so we'll have to keep an eye on when he comes to pit road. It will be it will be the white flag next time by.
Can Mason Tyler stretch the fuel and win this race? Can he do it?
Well, he's going to have to get out ahead of the 94.
Well, no, it doesn't matter because
Oh,
he's just putting him a lap down. This is just going to put him a lap down, but can he stretch the fuel?
I don't think he would want to be held up.
He's going to come down, come into the white flag. It's not going to happen for Mason Tyler. He's going to come down pit road and bring that 10 car to get some service, get some fuel in that car, and get back out there. So I believe that will put who will be in the lead. I think it'll cycle the 14 out front. This is the lead pack right here. So if the 10 car can't get out in front of the 14, I think the 14's got it.
Definitely flip this race upside down.
Can the 10 come out in front? He's got a nice gap coming off pit road.
No.
I don't think he's going to do it because this is a pack. It's 1 car versus a pack.
Yeah, here they come. They just took the white flag.
Got one option. Let's merge. Merge now.
Yeah, either with LePage the field, and we're going to have a race, boys, coming down the back straightaway for the final
I
time.
don't think we're gonna have a race.
He's not even legally allowed to merge there, so.
Sartaj Man is going to have a push from Joseph Costello. Can he get there?
I don't think he's
Costello's going to make the move. I think Colin McCoy's got this one in the bag. The 27's going to come down. He's going to have a run on him. Mans looks slow all race. We've talked about how bad that car's been. Can he make a last corner charge?
If he wants
He's
to
going to go to the inside.
now.
Coming to the checkered flag. Who's going to win it?
He's not going to do it.
It's going to be McCoy by a bumper. Man put up a good charge, but it's not going to happen. Costello third, Ryan Bogey fourth, and Ethan Lara fifth. Colin McCoy is your not stage one, duel one winner. My bad.
McCoy will get 2 playoff points for that stage win.
He's your duel one winner. He will start third this weekend in the Daytona 500. Nick Hagee ends up last.
Lara did manage to finish with a clean car, so he will be your pole sitter for the 500. Pretty much means all we need now is Jake Cortex to stay clean in his duel.
Yeah, and we'll see how that goes. We don't know how aggressive those guys are going to be.
So for the Daytona 500, Colin McCoy will start third. Sartaj Man's fifth. Joseph Costello seventh. Ryan Bogey ninth. I'm too lazy to figure out the rest of them.
So, we're going to go on to Duel 2 here. I'm going to black out the screen. I'm going to set the lineup for about 2-3 minutes, and then we'll be ready for the duel.
Relatively clean race in Duel 1. I feel
Yeah,
like
relatively
pretty
clean.
much just see more of the same in Duel 2.
Yeah, I think maybe we'll see a little bit more aggression. Because they saw they can be aggressive, and they can get a little bit. They can get a little aggressive, and they'll get forgiven for it. We saw a lot of close racing.
There is one extra car in this duel as well.
No, there was one extra car in this duel.
Oh yeah, no, it's this one. It was this one. My bad.
All right, so everybody that's in the stream right now, you, stay here. We're gonna stay on the stream. You guys are just gonna see a black screen for a little bit. Custom grids. It's a program called NR 2003 Save Game Editor. If you just look it up, you can find the link and download it. It's actually pretty cool. It really helps do this stuff. So the screen's gonna go black for a little bit, and then we should be ready for Duel 2.
When I saw that like debris, I legitimately thought there was debris. I'm serious. I wasn't trying to force a caution or anything.
Alright, so I think we're ready to set this line up really quick.
They can still hear us, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
we're still live. We're not off live.
Blaze,
What?
did you import my cars?
No, but nobody can tell that it's like the hood's messed up.
I can tell because there's no.
Well, Chris,
cannon
we all know that you're like, you're a painter, so
OCD
like,
freak.
it all comes. Believe me, I know probably a lot of you out there too. Like, it's just like things have to be aligned perfectly.
like Jack's promo. I gotta know what's going on there. I'll be real with you. Like, are they stanced or something?
I'll leave that up to your imagination.
Or was it an attempt to make it look like they're racing, but like a digger cam?
Kinda.
I thought it was gonna. I thought it kind of looked like the cars were supposed to be coming like at you, like right at your face. I thought that's what it was kind of looking
The problem
at.
is they're not really side by side. They're kind of like,
Yeah,
I
they're
don't know how
not.
to say it. They're not.
They're
really
just kind of
side
chilling
by
there. They're
side.
just kind of chilling there.
They're
Yeah.
just it's like one of those me and the boys memes.
Yeah, they're just kind of in your face, no context, nothing at all. Like, hi, we're race cars.
Chris is currently
By the way,
dying.
I did save the results from that duel, by the way.
Okay, I already
love
did too.
these.
But
I have 3 cough drops in my mouth. If I overdose, rig my AI.
yeah, Chris, if you
Yeah,
died,
well,
if you died from your sickness, we would definitely rig your AI. Yep, we're definitely gonna do that.
we'd rig it
Why
to
would
be
we
worse
change
than
the
the rest of
duel
the field.
logo? It's still the Dunkin Duels.
What happened?
What do you mean change the duel? Oh, I think you mean like Wes. Do you mean like just to take it off like when we start the race? Is that what you mean? Because if that's what you mean, yeah, I know.
Uh,
Right, so again, Cortex, J Cortex in the 40 car, he will be starting on the pole for this duel, but he's got to keep his car clean. And if he doesn't, that car will be going to the back of the field. And along with all these other guys, they got to keep their cars clean. Some other guys you're going to see in this duel: Brian Lilly, Caleb Nelson, Jelani Howell, Reese Kupski, Connor Hudson, Jordan Strunk, Brody Kupski, your clash winner. Some more guys: Benson Pedden, Matthew Dutcher, or Rivera. Got some more in there too. I think definitely look out for Brody Kupski. He was really quick in the clash, so.
not only was he really quick in the clash, he won the clash.
Well, yeah. All right. So we got the lineup set. I think we're ready to go green. Here for the second duel of two.
It'll be just like it was last time, just one. But
He's a patriotic race. Because it's the 75th anniversary of D-Day.
All right. Caleb, what company do you have to sponsor the race? I could put it into consideration.
are we good to go?
Yes, I think we are. So No, it's not. It's not a real money. No, it's just next level heating and air. I mean, yeah, I could throw it in there. So the cars are on the grid. I think I can put the screen back. All right. Alrighty, guys. So we are ready for the second duel. Jay Cortex and Matthew Stewart led the cars off of pit road. And we are ready to go green. Gabe Cazola, Brody Kupski in row 2, row 3. Connor Hudson and Jordan Strunk, row 4. Michael Logan and Brian Lilly, row 5. Caleb Nelson and Jelani Howell, row 6. Reese Kupski and Nathan Inman. And in row 7, Noel Rivera and Jared Bokanowski, row 8. Zach Kame and not Gabe Cazola, Nick Bingham. And then the last 2 rows running on the field in 9 and 10, Dutcher and Eli O'Quinn, Benson Pedden and Jackson Steiner. So it should be a fun race. I think we should see a little bit more aggression. I think we should see
we do
more.
not race at Sonoma, by the way.
Yeah, we don't race at Sonoma.
We did one season and it was a disaster.
Yeah.
We don't do Bristol either.
All right, guys.
Wait, is he getting a race sponsor or like a
What are you talking?
sponsor card?
No, like he means like actually sponsor a race. Did you see what he said? Like the next level 250 at Sonoma Raceway. All right. Yeah, we don't do Bristol. It sucks in this game. Like next season, I think we might do it. We'll just make some adjustments to it, but it just sucks. So here we go. Coming to the green, 20 cars will. 20 cars will come to the green flag, and we're racing in Duel 2. Jay Cortex will lead us to green.
So I think Cortex probably just gonna follow some of the same strategy that Cameron Lara was following. Yeah. Just keep that car clean. Don't get it into too many problems, and you'll have that pole spot locked up. But he is pulling away on this start.
Not for
long.
long.
Long, obviously.
Here comes Cazola, and then Matthew Stewart up top.
That's kind of the mistake that some people make if they get a good enough restart, is that they get too far ahead of the rest of the field.
Yeah.
But that leaves them to be a sitting duck.
Got I think about 3 or 4 rookies in this class this season, and they look pretty promising. Cortex already looking to lead lap number 1 in Duel 1 in his rookie season. Here comes Michael Logan to the inside of Connor Hudson for second. Cortex leads the first lap easily, but here they come behind him. Logan to the inside, and he has a huge run. He's going to make this work and make the pass. Caleb Nelson on his back bumper. Yeah, he can sponsor the Roval, Chris, if you want to go switch that out.
Do we have the Roval?
Yes, we do have the Roval.
No, we don't.
Yeah, we do.
Yes, we do.
We should.
The Charlotte Roval? We do not.
Oh, whatever. We'll fix that. It's going to be in there. We'll fix it. Caleb Nelson pushes Michael Logan out front. All right, we'll talk about this later, guys.
Yeah.
Reese Kupski in third. And Zach Kame getting pushed to the middle, entering the tri-oval. Matthew Dutcher on the inside. All the way on his door, entering the corner. Here comes Noel Rivera to the inside. He doesn't have really any help down there, but Michael Logan doesn't have any help either. And Rivera's going to have that preferred inside lane entering the corner. We're 3 wide already on lap 3.
Oh, man.
We saw a wreck on lap 2 in the Clash. Didn't happen in Duel 1. We didn't see a single wreck in Duel 1. We'll see what happens here in Duel number 2. Jelani Howell in that 43, his first year with Toyota, up to third.
It didn't take them very long to go 3 wide. in this duel. In Duel 1, it took them a little bit longer, but they did eventually end up 3x3x3.
We do have more rookies here, so maybe those 3x3s might not last as long.
Yeah. And already these two cars up front, they're kind of getting a little gap between themselves because these guys back here are just dragging themselves back, being side by side. Dutcher and Rivera getting a nice gap between the field, and they're entering the corner really close. Still,
That's a little bit of a doozy.
they're still making it work.
They're so close in that corner.
Jack, you sound like a starting car there. Like, and the 97's gotten away from this pack back here, and he's going to get up to the back bumper of the 5 car. I believe this is the first season with Dutcher in the number 5. He was 28 last season.
Dutcher basically had
There comes
kind of the
47.
reverse season you want to have. Struggle in the regular season. You wanna do good in the regular season and then do good in the chase. He did good in the chase, but he wasn't in it because he was.
Yeah.
spending
Oh, the
regular
97
season
tried pulling a
lap.
block on the 8, and that did not work. The 8 just shoved it in there, and he made it stick. The 97 tried putting the chop block on him. That's Bokanowski in the 8 car. He was the 36 last season for Ford. He switched to Chevy, new sponsor, new number, everything new for Jared Bokanowski. Trying to get back to victory lane in that 8 car. He's up to 3rd. Those 2 cars up front are still the class of the field. Now this 2-car tandem, they're looking to get up here.
Could be a 2-car train battle.
Here's Matthew Stewart. He's gonna be up to 5th. Strunk looking to the inside, not gonna happen. He has got no help down there. Now the top 5 are single file, make that top 6 as Zach Kame clears the 97. So far, clean race so far. We'll see what happens as this race progresses, but right now Rivera's been pretty much the class of the field. Same with Dutcher, but Dutcher's going to have a run here entering turn number 1. He's going to look to the inside, but he's not going to make a move. Strunk again looking to the inside. He's going to have his teammate. No, his teammate's going to go to the outside, and now Zach Kame's going to go to the inside. Oh, they're really close there. That's probably the closest I've seen him get in a while. J Cortex stuck in the middle. That's not where he wants to be.
He's just trying to find a way to get to the back. Wants to stay out of danger.
Yeah, he does
because
not
it doesn't
want to be in
matter
the
where
middle
he
of that.
finishes, as long as he finishes.
And Jordan Strunk is on the move. He's been passing cars left and right. He's up to 3rd, passing for 2nd now, and he's going to get to 2nd. I've never seen this really at Daytona where you see 3 or 4 cars just pull away from the field and just battle by themselves. That's what we're seeing here, up in the front. 5 cars, single file.
You know, if anything, this pack should be catching them. But right now, they're just running single file along the bottom. There goes a move for the lead. Dutcher is going to try, or not for the lead, but for 2nd place. He's going to try to make it work around the bottom.
Cazzola, Inman, and Pettin are up here on the inside lane behind Matthew Dutcher and Gabe Cazzola. Rivera still out front.
Started 2nd place in last year's Daytona 500. But that was when he didn't have to worry about a potential backup car for the duels.
Matthew Dutcher's got a good run off of turn 4. Will he make a move? He will. Yeah, there he goes to the inside. First lead change in a while. Matthew Dutcher to the inside of Noah Rivera. Rivera's going to have help.
Rivera's going to have help.
He's going to have help from his fellow Toyota, Gabe Cazzola. But again, that inside lane's a shorter way around. It's going to be so much faster.
Yeah, it just shows you how dominant it was. He had way less help than the 5 did, but the 5 is still going to go to the point. Now here comes the 77 on the bottom. The top kind of faster on the on the straightaway down the back, but
And yes, Eli O'Quinn was in duel. Or no, Eli O'Quinn is back here. There's Eli O'Quinn. Michael Logan's still stuck in the middle. Pendant up to the top. That's going to open the door for Jelani Howell. And he's going to make the move to the inside. And Howell's going to get a push.
Pushing each other.
Yeah, there's Brody Kupski and Connor Hudson. New teammates this season.
Briefly teammates at the end of last season.
Yeah. Kupski's going to be
Like
to the inside.
Like I mentioned, Kupski did win the clash, so he knows what it takes to get it done here. He was pretty dominant in that race as well.
Yeah, he and Drake Gozen were two of the fastest cars. Gozen was in duel 1. Kupski in this one. There's still 3 wide in the back of the field. Hudson for the lead.
Really up in the front though.
Yeah, he never really ran very well. A race ago. And here comes the 97. He started last in this duel. He's up to second. See if he can make a move for the lead. And there's Jay Cortex. He's leaving it all on the line. Up to third now. But I think it's good for him. He's a rookie. He needs to learn how to race up with these guys and get some experience.
Yeah, but it's not a nothing to lose situation though, because if he wrecks, if he makes a mistake, he's gonna end up starting in the back. Again, no DNQs. Nobody has to worry about that.
Yeah, but you want to start as far up as you can. Jared Bokanowski, Motorsports teammates all the way in the back. That's Jared Bokanowski and Zach Kame. And that light blue and light green Camaros.
Connor Hudson to the race lead.
Yeah, up in the front, or no, Colin Hudson out of the race lead. Steiner to the lead.
Yeah, just like that. Just like that, Jackson. Steiner.
And Cortex, he's going to have a push from Caleb Nelson.
Unfortunately, the 49 was left out to dry on the top. That just wasn't there in time.
Caleb Nelson is going to push Jay Cortex to the lead here at Daytona. Cortex back out front from the pole. But not for long. Here comes Caleb Nelson. Yeah, we're going to have pit stops here in a couple laps. So watch out for those. We're 3 wide in the middle of the pack.
Around 15 is when we see the fuel window.
Caleb Nelson to the lead.
When we saw him do one.
I appreciate everybody that's watching right now.
That is.
Thank you everyone for joining. Hope you guys are enjoying it. 14 people watching. Thank you guys for joining.
That's a big audience.
Out front. Yeah, I hope to get even more for the 500. That's going to be a big race. A long race. So, hope you guys are going to be excited for it. Kupski to the race lead. Not Brody, it's Reese Kupski. And here's Nick Bingham. He's looking for his first time up front. And here we go. Pit stops. Most of the field to pit road. No problems this time. Everybody gets to pit road smoothly. And Caleb Nelson will lead him down.
Probably just going to see some 2 tire stops, maybe some 4 sprinkled in there. Quick stop for the 82.
He's going to get out in front of Bingham. Lily out of his pit stall. There's Cortex. We'll see where he comes out. He's going to take 4 tires.
Following the same strategy as Lara in the last race. Did not take he took more tires, took a longer stop, but it got himself out of the big pack.
And here comes the rest of the field to pit road. So everybody has made their stops now, their first stop of the day.
I'll be right back.
Okay. So Nelson, I think, will inherit the lead. Bingham and Eli Quinn second and third. Reese Kupski off pit road. Connor Hudson coming off. Jelani Howell, Brody Kupski. Great pit stop by Caleb Nelson's team to get him out front by a large margin over the second place car. Side by side for second still, Eli O'Quinn and Nick Bingham back there, and then we got a 4-car pack back to Reese Kupski, and then another 6-car pack back here. These guys are going back and forth for second. I think they're still going to definitely catch Caleb Nelson here soon.
Okay, we're kind of back.
Nick Bingham in second now over Eli O'Quinn.
What did I miss?
Just pit stops.
That's it. Is 82 the leader?
Yep. And here comes the 73 and the 3 up to the 82's bumper. They have a huge run. 73 goes up top, but the 3's going to go to the inside. We got a 3-car pack for the lead.
I didn't miss a wreck, did I?
No.
Okay. Just checking, because you never know.
Oh, it looks like there is debris in turn 2. And that'll bring out the caution, it looks like. So,
Weird.
yeah,
I thought it was.
I think somebody threw a hot dog wrapper out in turn 2. And that will bring out the caution. First caution in any of the 2 duels. And this is the race back to the line. So definitely help some of those guys that were off the pace, off the pack. Like the 70 and the 8 and all these guys. Caution is out. Caleb Nelson will be your leader. See where everybody cycles out. We'll see if we have pit stops, and we will. So here comes the field to pit road. Some guys are staying out. Jay Cortex is going to stay out. I'm surprised, 'cause I don't think he really would want that.
It does look like the guys who pit are good to the end, but the guys who stayed out, they might not be able to go.
Yeah, I don't know if this
Yeah.
is a good move by Cortex here.
Because it's going to put him right in the meat of the pack if he can't hold the lead. A lot of guys stayed out. So we'll see what happens here. So Cortex will be the leader. It'll be interesting to see what kind of strategy these guys are thinking about. Oh, I missed the green flag. Okay, so we're back green. Didn't miss much. So Cortex is out front.
Here comes Connor Hudson, though.
Looks like there was an issue on the start for these two. They're way back here. Noel Rivera to the inside for second. He's got help from Benson Pedden and Caleb Nelson down there.
Cortex is holding on to the lead.
Not anymore. Noel Rivera to the lead here at Daytona. He was leading quite a bit earlier, but then he got shuffled back. Now he's back out front. Can he hold it this time? Caleb Nelson, he pitted on that last caution from the lead. He's going to come down to the inside with help from Gabe Pizzola.
He's been one of the strongest cars in this race.
He had that strong pit crew that helped him get on the get out front.
Yeah, he came out of, during that first cycle. He came out of his pit stall very.
Top 5 single
Comes
file.
to 81 on the bottom.
Here comes the 82 to the inside. He's got his teammate down there in Eli O'Quinn. So we'll see if Eli O'Quinn can push his boss to the lead here at Daytona, but they're going to have to get past Noah Rivera. 82 is going to go up high. .41 stuck in the middle.
Some of those guys falling off pace.
Yeah, the 70's trying to suck back up to the pack. I don't know if the 51
It's like
Inman can.
It's like they just had an issue on that start, and this is same thing. Well, not the exact same thing, but a similar thing happened during the clash. A wreck happened right in front of him. He had to check up, and he just lost the draft and spent pretty much the rest of the race riding around in the back like that.
Probably getting a little bit tired of it, I'd imagine. That came in the lead.
Unless a similar thing happens in the Daytona 500, I don't think he'd have to deal with that again. But he will probably be starting in the back.
Has taken the lead, but his teammate Jared Bokanowski to the inside. See if JBM can go 1-2. We saw them way in the back earlier in the race. 41's trying to get down in front of the 43. Barely got in there. The 70 looks like he's gotten back to this pack. 51 definitely I don't think he can make it.
At this point, I'd like to announce a GoFundMe for Chris's health because apparently sounds like he's dying in the booth.
Oh, alright, okay.
Hopefully it's not contagious in the booth. And for the lead, teammates
we better get,
side by side.
We better get the hazmat suits, please.
He's got no help on the top.
And now Bokanowski out front. Jordan Strunk in second.
Look at this, Matthew Dutcher's right back up there.
Here comes Dutcher to the inside. He's got help from Connor Hudson. And then another
and he's
JM1
got
car.
Help from Brody Kupski. Kupski just seems to have a great car for Speed Weeks. Won the Clash, and then he seems to kind of be finding his way up to the front a little bit more frequently now. Not exactly the best season last year, even though he did sweep Talladega.
Yeah, ended up not making the chase. Didn't have a really good points season. But he's up there in the third spot with his teammate right in front of him. And Bokanowski's still out front. We only have 5 laps to go here at Daytona. Can Jared Bokanowski hold off the field?
Can we see a couple of those cars come back down pit road and sit out?
Yeah, we'll see if maybe those guys that stayed out, they were banking on saving enough fuel under caution. But we'll see what happens here as we come down to the wire.
I'm not exactly sure, but based on what we saw in the last duel, I don't think that they're going to make the whole way through because a lot of these guys did not pit when the caution came out.
Eight goes down to block the 41. He couldn't make the block, and Brody Kupski trying to take the lead away from that 8 car, and he will. Jelani Howell, he's there. He's looking to the inside. Not going to make the move. The 93 is all over his back bumper. We haven't seen Brian Lilly up in the front that much. We got where he was watching Five Nights at Freddy's before the race, and maybe that was his motivation. He's up to third. Cortex is pushing him. Could Cortex win this race?
Is coming for his soul if he loses this race. Right now, though, Brody Kupski on the point. He looks like he just has a fast car.
Yeah, he's been holding off that 43 right now.
That team really did figure something out in the offseason.
We'll see if he can hold off Jelani Howell, because Howell is right there. The top 3 go up to the top lane. Here he comes. Jelani Howell to the inside lane. I think he should be able to get to his quarter panel entering the corner. Yeah, he will. So here we go for the race lead. Jelani Howell coming to 2 laps to go.
Cortex is up there.
They're coming to pit road, guys. The 43, I think, is coming to pit road. Here he comes. The leader's coming down pit road. And he's the 77. 2 cars to pit road. That is it. And that'll put Brody Kupski back in the lead. Brian Lilly with a run on the top lane. Cortex in third.
Can any of them come down the pit road next time by?
Brian Lilly up to second. The 40's backing off a little bit. If he's trying to get a push from Dutcher down the back straightaway and get a run on these guys. But who still has to pit? And remember Cortex, he's another car that stayed out. So we'll see what happens when we come into turns 3 and 4 for the second to last time. Coming to the white flag. Brody Kupski trying to get his second win of Speed Weeks. If he can hold him off. Coming down off of turn 4. The 40's going to come down. The 5's going to come down. And that is it. 2 more cars. Oh, they're stacking up in the back. It's going to be a 5-car train for the win. White flag is in the air. Final lap here.
It's down in a 5-car train, and we have 2 guys already trying to make a move to the inside. Kupski's going to block.
Kupski down to the
Beautiful
bottom.
racing by that 41, but he didn't make it all the way to the bottom of the racetrack.
Jared Bokanowski to the inside for the lead. Connor Hudson's going to push his teammate. Can he have him clear? No, I think Jared's going to have him. Bokanowski to the inside. Could we have another photo finish? If the 49 could give his teammate a push. Off of turn 4.
I don't think the push is there.
And I think it's going to be Jared Bokanowski with a last lap pass. Bokanowski's going to win Duel 2 and start second on the outside row for the 500.
Fourth.
Second car on the outside row. That's what I meant.
4th place.
Yeah, 4th place and second car on the outside row. Bokanowski barely got past Brody Kupski there, and somehow.
I was thinking maybe the
won it.
chance that Birdie had here was the fact that you mentioned that photo finish. It probably could have been another one, and he won that photo finish from the outside. So he probably could have done it again.
Heartbreak for Jelani Howell and Benson Pedden. Dutcher, Cortex, they all had to pit there in the last 2 laps.
Again, just another race of just riding around at the back. He will not be starting dead last in the 500.
Yes, he will.
Yeah,
he will.
On the outside road.
Well, yeah, we'll see if Nick Hagee can get that car repaired from that damage he had coming to pit road. But if he cannot, then yes, you are right, Jack. So that is your finishing results.
He'd still be starting last anyway.
Why?
No, you're right.
Yeah.
Never mind. Okay. So, a quick little recap for you guys. Your Daytona 500 starting top 10. It's going to be, your front row will stay the same. So it is Cameron Lara starting first, and Jay Cortex starting second, Colin McCoy third, Jared Bokanowski fourth, Sartaj Mann fifth, Brody Kepsky sixth, Joseph Costello seventh, Jordan Strunk eighth, Ryan Bogey ninth, and Connor Hudson 10th. So that's your top 10.
And we'll post the rest of the 500 or the rest of the 500 lineup on Instagram in the next coming days. So I hope you guys enjoyed the duels. And yeah, Connor, we had qualifying yesterday, and then yeah, you missed the duels. They just ended, both of them.
That's it.
So we will see you guys this weekend for the Daytona 500. It'll either be Saturday or Sunday. We'll update you guys on that on Instagram. So I hope to see you guys there. And it should be a really great race to start off Season 8 here at Daytona. So we'll see you guys then. Bye.